Hey Doodlers, how you doing? My name's Tom Mclaughlin. I'm an author and an illustrator, which means I get to write and draw the pictures for children's books. Books such as these. I'm just out on a dog walk this morning. It's a very cold day. This is Hubbington, my French Bulldog. Hubs! Here you are.
Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I'm also here. I'm an author and an illustrator too.
No, you're not Hubs, you're a dog. I'm going to be making a few videos for you, a few little illustration tutorials showing how I start with my characters. Whenever I do a new book, first thing I do is I do a drawing because it helps me to write if I can see who I'm writing about. So the first thing I do whenever I'm making a new book is do some drawing, do a character design. So I'm going to be showing you a few little hints and tips, whether you're an experienced doodler or whether you're just starting out. I know some people can be a bit scared and kind of go, oh, I can't draw. Hubs.
Oh, hi guys.
It's just about having fun because there is no real right or wrong when it comes to drawing. Dog's just been sick. Lovely. Stop drinking the pond water.
Oh, I love pond water. It's delicious. It's like my favourite drink and everything.
I use an iPad Pro when I'm doing my illustrations. I'm going to be using one of those to show you how I go about drawing, but you don't need an iPad Pro. You don't need anything fancy. Everything that I show you, you can do with pencil, paper and eraser. I always start by using really simple shapes. Rectangles, squares, circles, triangles, those sort of things. Those are the kind of basis for all my drawings. And we're going to start off with a few rectangles. Might do some little drawings of Hubs. Hubbington, what do you think? Sound good? Yeah. Let's get back into the warm studio and get doodling. So we're back in the studio now. I've had lots of tea and biscuits to keep me warm. And we're going to get cracking with the drawing. So we're going to draw Hubbington. We're going to draw a little rectangle. It doesn't have to be neat, it can be quite wobbly, quite loose. We're going to press quite lightly with a pencil as well, so it's nothing too heavy. Then we can add the detail later. Let's do a couple of little circles for eyes, then a little rectangle for a nose, and then that sad little mouth like that. Now Hubbington's going to be sort of sat on the floor kind of looking at us. So let's add his little legs, his little back legs and those little front legs like that. And then we can do those ears, those big ears. I was taking for a walk not so long ago and somebody stopped and pointed and went, "Look Daddy, it's a rabbit." I swear that's true. They're big but they're not quite as big as a rabbit. Let's add the eyes and then we can start to press a little bit harder with the pencil. We can start to use the pencil on its side a bit, get a bit of shading going on. Now we've got a few black and white spots on Hub, so I'm going to add those on. Once we're kind of happy with the shape, then we can start to add the detail and it starts to come to life a bit. Let's get those ears drawn in a bit. Nice lines, nice and thick. Colour those bits in. Colour that nose in as well. I'm going to leave a little white dot as a kind of shiny nose. Dogs have a bit of a shiny nose. And then we can start to add those eyebrows, make them a bit bigger. He's got that sad expression on his face. Make those eyes a little bit darker. But you can still see it's basically a rectangle with a couple of massive ears on the top of it. Let's add some more lines around the mouth. Starting to look pretty good. And we can start to think about some of the details, some of the fur that we're going to put on him. I'm not going to put loads of fur on, just a few little kind of lines to give the impression of fur, I guess, rather than having to draw all the fur in. It'll take too long and I don't think we need it. I'm just going to rest the pencil on its side and just shade down the left hand side of him so he's got a bit of a shadow, gives it a bit more of a kind of 3D look. so it sort of stands out on the page. There we go, add those little bits of fur. Make those lines a bit thicker. Bit of detail on the side. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. I'm quite happy with how that's looking. Now I always like to put a shadow underneath my drawings because it helps it really stand out on the page. So I'm going to again sort of lean that pencil on the side and just put a bit of a shadow underneath where he's sitting, so it kind of makes it jump out on the page a bit more. There we go. Makes it a little bit more 3D. Then I can erase any of those kind of lines that I don't want. Again, I know I'm using the iPad, but all this is can be done with a pencil and paper and an eraser. Let's add a couple of little teeth, because sometimes his teeth stick out, particularly when he's snoring. Yeah, I'm starting to look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So you can just start to finish off any of those details. So if you want to use the rectangle and do your own French Bulldog, or if you want to do any kind of dog at all, I'm going to just put Hubbington's name in there. It's completely up to you, but that just gives you an idea of what you can do just by turning a rectangle into a dog. So yeah, happy doodling.